mouth. Word of mouth. Word of mouth. Word of mouth. Word of mouth.
What's up, everybody? We're here at Visual Street, and man, we got none other than the sticker farmer himself. Thank you for blessing us.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, man. It's the first time here. What'd you think?
Man, your spot is impressive, bro. This is fucking killer. It's great to see what all your work has added up to. Good job, man.
I appreciate you, man. I mean, me and this guy knew each other 10 plus years ago when I started doing video. He was doing stickers on the other side, barely before real stickers. You were printing, and were you doing wraps at the time, too?
Yeah, vehicle wrap, signage, all kind of different little.
Did you think you were going to be here today, 10 years ago then? Or
I had a good idea. I was going to take it pretty far. It's always kind of hard to imagine where you're going to go.
Texas Tailor. Were you a cowboy first, or were you a designer first?
I mean, I'll say I'm a Texan always to that answer first. And I think a Texan, I don't know what your classification is as a cowboy. You know, we live now full-time on the family ranch. We don't hunt and fish and just hang out there anymore. We run that place. You know, we run chickens, we run goats. We've got everything ready to run cows, just buying horses, getting things going, running cows on other ranches. But where I was raised, no, I was raised in Dallas. My dad, big attorney, and mom ran country clubs, so it's kind of the life I lived.
So that you had the country club life in Texas, which like a California would never think of, you know? I mean, you watch the Masters and shit.
Well, I mean, like the Byron Nelson I grew up going to, right? Or Colonial, stuff like that is like what I went to. Those were the courses and the tournaments we would go to. Kind of like what you guys have out here, Pebble Beach, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
A little different, but, I think in Texas, the concept of like Southern charm and chivalry and all that kind of stuff is kind of throughout. To where I am now in life is all because of my wife and her dad, kind of, the 6 generations of her family's bloodline that ran through the ranch that I live on now that have literally built me to what I do these days.
Sticker Farmer, what made you start Discord? Did you jump right into it? Because you guys have grown tremendously in 2 months. I mean,
the Discord was something that I had learned about through watching a few other NFT projects where people are having NFT projects and, it's not legit, it doesn't have a Discord or something like that. So that's what led to us actually initiating the Discord. And it gives a place for people that you're selling NFTs to gather, in the community sense. So the Feathered Underdog Club is an NFT project that we started in the beginning of January of this year. It's based around an image of a bird that has all different types of variations and assets to this bird. And the bird is basically a token to this community that exists on Discord. And the community is based around, creativity. So we have a lot of graphic designers. We have a lot of video editors. We have a lot of web designers, 3D printers, all different types of people that do digital media like myself, which is large format printing. You got the silk screeners, the embroiderers, the fashion designers. You have all these different types of people in this community. And what you're seeing right now is as if we're all sharing a brand together.
So the biggest thing, what I see with this and NFTs in general is the community the communities are being built. People still don't understand. They just think it's like, why would I pay for a digital art piece, $1 million? Like, you still have these questions?
Every day.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm here shooting the podcast is because I'm trying to communicate a message that I believe in. So, I'm going out of my way to make sure that I put myself out there as much as possible for people to understand what's going on. And what's going on is we're building a community of fucking artists. And artists getting money is the priority here. I'm not shy about that. That's the objective, is for me to get my art team paid and these creative people that contribute to projects like this to be able to make money. And everybody that supports them.
And Ben, you've always been this way. I mean, since I've known you and since even way before I've known about you, that you want to build your community. And you've always wanted just a creative roof for people to come in, everybody make money, we all eat. Either we eat in, fucking cup of noodles or steak and lobster, but we're going to eat together.
Rising tides raise all ships, right?
That's right. Yes, sir.
That's what he's all about. I've learned that real quick, and that's why I've brought in so many of, not a lot, but I've brought in a few people that have bought some wallets worth.
Yeah.
The numbers on their wallets they're almost all whales now. But it's outside of just purchase power. They're thinkers and are talking with him and giving him good insight.
That's a huge part of this that people may not be aware of. So these people that are getting involved in the project are fucking very savvy businessmen. And I've opened myself up to input from all of them. Mm-hmm. So almost on a daily basis, I'm pinging these guys. We're bouncing concepts and ideas and strategies off each other. This isn't just like me thinking of all this shit. This is a fucking group of 10 or 15 artists are contributing to the project right now. Mm-hmm. As we speak, he saw for himself earlier.
It's crazy.
Who gets to choose the birds?
It's a room of 5 guys that are all talking and girls talking. It's so.
That's just one room. That's just one location. There's multiple locations where that's happening right now. The birds are curated by myself, my wife, and basically Jack Friedman, who's one of our, our main guys. He has eyes on the project. Also, Ryan and LAX is another curator. So 99% of the work is done by the team. Last minute, they run it by our eyes. We kind of decide how things should look on the way out the door. And then it goes to Tim, who is the hatch master, and he fucking posts those motherfuckers, and they sell them, and they gobble them up, and then they resell them, and we get back to work creating more birds.
I don't care if you're in cannabis or not. We all know as an economical next cash crop for global propagation is cannabis. We all know that. Yeah. This is the biggest cannabis NFT project in terms of volume for credibility on the market. Guaranteed. This market is about to explode. He is in perfect synchronicity of where the global market is changing.
I've always had a crazy network of people we work with, right? Yep. So I look at it like we're like this like Switzerland thing in the cannabis industry where these big brands, they don't all play very well with each other, right? Because they're like in competition.
All competition.
We are like this neutral aspect in the cannabis industry because I don't fucking sell weed. And we are available to all of these brands. So what happens now is you're able to actually see my network with your eyes when you go look at my Discord. It's not just looking on my Instagram and saying, oh, Sticker Farmer works for XYZ, he works for all these people, and you're connecting in your brain and you know we're fucking lit. Now you can fucking see real life, who pops in and out of my Discord, who comes and says what's up, who I have access to in real life, and it's pretty much most of the fucking dopest dudes in the cannabis industry are my fucking, friends and business partners and all of these other things going on. So we're in a great position to fucking really take this Web3 shit serious. I think that, I could be wrong, but they said Bored Ape was worth $4 billion. They're 1 year old, okay? Why the fuck can't I be worth fucking 25, 30 million in 1 year? If those fucking dudes can make themselves worth $4 billion in 1 year, let me be worth 30 million. Let's run this up. Let's get all these artists, all these creative people. They're all eating off the work. Right now, they're in there getting jobs out of our Discord, selling art. You used to have to fucking send me an order, wait in line behind everyone else waiting for design for my company. Now you can go in my art contest, surf through the art contest, pick your own fucking artist, and work directly with them and know that they're a trusted, legit dude. It's like I'm turning my company inside out, and I'm going to make fucking the access for people fucking worldwide, like fucking right there at their fingertips. Start a project today, have it going tomorrow, have it fully in motion next week. And Sticker Farmer will be involved fucking no matter what, one way or the other.
Dude, that's incredible. That shit don't happen overnight, but you did blow up in the last couple of months. But everything that led up to that, I mean, you've been fucking...
But check this out. The fucking designers that I'm just meeting right now, okay? These dudes that entered my art contest 20 minutes ago, you could go on there and hire him right now. I worked my fucking lifetime to get to that dude, and you have access to him right now? That's sick. Yeah. And that's what's up. That's what this shit is. I'm turning my whole company inside out. I'm about to post all my equipment list. I'm about to show the world every fucking machine I own. I'm going to fucking tell them how to work on them, keep them clean. I'm going to give them fucking access to be able to talk to my dudes who run these machines. and fucking how they can make their company better and how they can grow their brands and give their customers better service. It's like everything I've been doing for the last 5 years is hiding what I do because I got so many motherfuckers trying to be like me in the fucking cannabis space, trying to open their own little fucking corny little sticker shops. So it's like, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip the whole fucking shit inside out. I'm gonna give all access pass to everybody. Come on in. Let's talk business and let's fucking just help each other be better. Meanwhile, we're all contributing to the fucking underdog brand. And that's a crazy concept. If 500 print shops, we're all printing this logo for this underdog and we're all making beanies and hats and we're all actually working together on one brand, that shit could go really fucking far. You just gave
people, I think I saw today or yesterday, you're like, yo, go out here and just fucking print this on your own. Do what you want with it. It don't matter.
That's what we're doing
Make
right
money
now.
off of it.
We put the underdog logos in the
Have you ever heard of
Discord.
anybody doing that? Like that?
So my bird with the
Green light.
rattlesnake, no. I mean, like, I asked, I said, can I use these for my brand? They're, of course. Cool. Printed hats, T-shirts, polos, swimsuits, cups,
Look, there's
mugs.
some shit that probably wouldn't be the best birds to invest in for maybe some IP rights or things might be questionable.
You got to
of
be
those
smart
birds-
with your investments, period, end of statement. You
always.
choose on what you want to invest for. Your own private wallet, your wall, whatever.
And
You
if-
want to commercialize on something, be smart.
If you have the right bird, you could build a brand off of it. And I know there's people right now that are plotting on building full fucking brands off of their bird. And they have access to our logo. They can go print shirts and sell them right now. It's like, imagine it. Dude,
And they ain't got to pay you any rights.
fuck
No-
licensing
no
fees.
licensing.
It's green light.
You
off
understand an
underdogs.
NFT in the smart contract. I own the art. I bought it.
Right.
That's the beauty of the NFT.
I'll trademark the fucking logos I'm worried about, and I'll let it be known which logos I'm not trademarking.
His feathered underdog clubs, but the fuck. Okay, let's keep it real black and white for a second. But
Yeah.
yes, ours. The ones he chooses, but once you buy fuck number 875, the contract's through and it's in your wallet, it is yours.
So,
Right?
all the,
Yes.
yeah.
You've already
absolutely.
paid for it. You can go do whatever the hell you want with it.
NFTs are going to revolutionize business. How people buy houses, how they fucking buy anything, how they do work with anybody. I completely believe that. What are some of the things that are fucking happening right now where people are worried, why they're worried about getting into it, and how can it be better?
I think
Like the whole system,
I think the big
blockchain.
leap for a lot of people is to understand the basics of it. One of them being having a crypto wallet to keep your fucking NFT in. The other one is how to go see your fucking shit on OpenSea. And then what a lot of people, whether I gift them an NFT or they buy an NFT, their first question is, how do I make money off of it? So if you are in the fucking community, then you'll be able to figure out how to make money off of it.
Walk me
So
through as if I've never
so let me,
done this
I'll
before.
tell you this. My father-in-law, 71 years old, like, cried when I woke up that morning and was like, we weren't even going to tell him about the horse. And then I finally did that. The boat went through. Doc was like, check your wallet. I was like, fuck it, Aaron, it's sold. She's like, shit, fine, you can tell Dad. Like, couldn't believe it, right?
Wow.
So I told him, and he was like, what did you just do? And then, like, Ruthless Rob was like, let's make a smoking jacket. And Pops is sitting me on the porch. We're hanging out together. And he's watching this smoking jacket go through the Discord. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, oh, we just designed a smoking jacket for the casino, and I just put it up for sale for 0.75 ETH a jacket. He was like,
Damn.
what? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, holy shit, what is this? I said, imagine if you bought Apple stock when it started.
Right.
But now, instead of using an Apple credit card, you could use all of your stocks to buy things. And he was like, okay. I said, well, that's Ethereum in an OpenSea market. You're buying an Ethereum stock, and you're using it to purchase stuff. And he was like, and then what? I was like, well, then you're taking it, and you can either hold it or you can sell it. Some you're going to lose, and some you're not.
Right.
What I tell you is it's not about the value in what I've looked at of what you're going to get. It's literally the value of the Discord. Because all of these companies that are trying to start NFT projects are all trying to figure out utility. Even in the gaming world, they're trying to figure out what you're going to get in the gaming world utility. They don't have a utility.
Well, we're set up, we're making it to where if you're in the community, then you're going to have access to all these people that are going to help you build your brands or, set up your fashion
It's like
design
a
and shit
badass
like that.
Rolodex, right?
It's a badass Rolodex, but it's trusted.
gonna
like,
just grow
I got
itself.
burned recently by some fucking 3D designer because, it was so convincing. I thought for sure he was the real guy and he was going to do this. And then as soon as I sent the money, he said something back to me and I was like, this motherfucker just got me.
Damn.
You know? So now with the Discord, if you were to, rip somebody off for $500 on some 3D work, some crazy metaverse shit you didn't
You're out of
understand,
the Discord.
you're out of the Discord. And what I'm gonna ask is that people that do projects in the Discord, that we have an ongoing portfolio where it's transparent. They want us to be transparent with them. We want them to be transparent with us. I want to see the projects you guys are doing. I want to see the numbers that are moving behind the scenes. I want to see this work volume, and by us showing the work volume of what's happening, when someone like yourself gets there, you're gonna look and be like, damn, this video dude killed it this month. How much money did this dude make out of this Discord? You know? And you're going to all of a sudden be able to go connect the dots and meet the right people and jump into the next folder and find your audio engineers and jump into your next folder and find your web designers and all that shit to build your project. And in the metaverse, everybody's looking for, I need a blockchain guy. I need a fucking web 3D guy. I need a guy that does this. So there's a lot of scamming going on when shit's new. There's a lot of room for people to get tricked. I've told this story a few times. We went on to a fake Decentraland shortly after I started this project. I had made 8 ETH off selling birds.
That was your first time making anything on it?
Yeah, I had
doing
made
something.
a little bit, and we had transferred it safely because I knew not to let it whatever. I wasn't really sure about the security side of it. And we went on fake Decentraland because one of our commitments to our community is to buy some land in the metaverse. So I was like, fuck it, let's go spend fucking 10 grand on Decentraland and buy some land in the metaverse.
Can you buy barbershops and fucking
You can buy
ranches and
finished
shit?
stuff, but
or you can make it into it.
You could make it into it. We were buying plots at the time. But we went on the fake fucking website, and we had $26,000 in an account that night of money that I had made from selling fucking underdogs. And I woke up in the morning and looked at it, and there was $3. And I fucking freaked out, bro. I called my fucking dudes. I'm like, bro, all the ETH's fucking gone. $26,000 out of my account like that. Like, I've had some money come up missing, but nothing like that.
Not 26 G's or 2 G's.
That shit stopped me dead in the
Gs.
tracks. I didn't go on the Discord for a week. And I went back and I looked, and Tommy Two Steps like, hey, what's going on here? I got this pink egg. And I'm like, fuck, I'm letting these motherfuckers down right now because I'm like in my head, I don't even know what to do next. I'm like, I got to tell these guys what happened. They need to know what happened to the money. They need to know that I just got robbed because they're over here fucking contributing to the project. I fucking step into the fucking hood that I don't know. I get fucking took for all my shit. These motherfuckers trusted me with that shit. So I had to go in front of the whole community and let them know what happened. And I started this project to be educational. So I wouldn't be fucking helping people be educated if I didn't tell them what happened. And you got to be really fucking careful what you connect your wallet to. You need to always do your own research and triple check the links. And it's like, I'm a pretty, experienced computer person. I've been fucking tricked. Other people around me that are very, very tech savvy, they've been tricked. So you never want to connect your hot wallet, which would be, something that you use to access other projects. You wouldn't want to have your, fortune or your ape on that.
Well, while we're on that subject, why don't you walk us through what we should do as far as today that is safe?
As far as
it's just the action of, I have to buy Ethereum.
No, this is
to be able to buy an NFT, correct?
Yeah. This is a great subject because I'm just now being educated on myself. Part of these projects being transparent is people being able to see where the money goes, okay? So when I got robbed, we start shuffling the money. Because I'm like, I don't know which accounts these guys have access to or how these guys could fucking take my money. So we start using cold wallets at that time. And then next thing you know, I start getting people questioning me like, where's the money going? Is this a rug? Right. And what a rug is basically when an NFT project takes all your fucking money and runs and doesn't follow through with any of their commitments. And it's the last fucking thing we're going to be because I'm fucking live and direct right here. You guys know who I am.
But that's happening a lot. That is happening, and it's going to be probably a big number. So the ones that are staying are the ones with utility, building community.
Garrett, do you know how much that happens in the corporate world too? It's not exposed, so you don't know about it. This is on a blockchain. It can't be hidden. It happens in the corporate world all the fucking time. People go start a company, take all their money and run. See ya, bye.
We're the Silicon
Anna
Valley,
Delvey,
dude.
you know, all these people just got exposed now on Netflix.
Yeah,
Why do you think they're all being exposed right now? Because crypto's taking over. They're trying to show you, hey, this still happens over here too. Don't worry about it. Right?
My 26K was tracked to an account that had 700 million in it.
Jesus, fuck it.
So those guys that got me for my
got
the
a
fake
lot of fucking
Decentraland, they
people.
have an account. They have an account that has $700 million in it. So,
But you're having fun with this. The community side is like, of course, we all need money. We need to fucking, live our lives and take care of our families. But you love the community part of it, man.
the money's like, the money's fucking great. I mean, I think, that's why we do all this stuff. I personally am, pretty comfortable. So this project is really just, in addition to my life's work. The money part of it, I don't fucking give a fuck about much right now. I feel like if I focus more on people in my community just making money and the value of their birds going up, and if I fucking work my ass off and do the marketing to make that happen, then I'll be fine. It's good. And I'm already really, I have 3 beautiful daughters. I have a beautiful wife. I got a beautiful home. Like, I feel great about that stuff. And now, I just want to see my fucking people eat, bro.
Yes, I love that, bro. I love that.
Amen.
I love that energy about you, man. I want to see my people eat. And I have a good feeling that Texas Tailor is going to help you get to that 30 mil.
Yeah,
This
this
roadmap it
is worldly
somehow.
perspective. I've been working my fucking ass off to make connections. I now have this man right here to bounce shit off of, and I call him and I say, man, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that, and he fucking, talks me through it and opens my mind up, and I might bounce a few things off a few other guys, and I've always had a couple guys that bounce things off of. I now have people all over the world that have all different types of fucking.
The whale chat in our Discord, I mean, seriously, and I'm not trying to sell birds. I'm having real talk with you. It is probably now where I check 90% of my shit.
Damn. You just
Why?
go straight to that thread.
Oh, straight. Why? Because it's the highest macro level thinking, guys. Across the globe. I mean, the level of thinking from an entrepreneurial spirit across an age gap of 22 to mid-50s, okay?
It's
That
incredible.
are the 22-year-olds are teaching the 50-year-olds this, and the 50-year-olds are turning around and saying, well, hold on.
Money.
Look at these securities and assets and contract side. And they're like, well, oh, shit, well, fuck the man. And it's like, no, don't fuck the man. Go beat the man, right? It's almost like father-son shit, but on a macro level in just the whale chat.
Bro, these dudes love
And I'm
each
exposing
other.
that right now to people that don't know that. But I want, not necessarily I don't want more whales, but if you look at this from a numbers game, you have to own 10 birds. There's only 1,000 of these. What he was talking about when you go in the room,
That's 0 gen, 10, or how many on 0 gen?
Gen Zero's 222 birds,
but from gen through D-gen's 1,000 birds.
the collection 1 is all of these together.
So, and then there's 10,000, right?
Yeah.
So the whales have to own at least 10 birds of that 1,000 to be classified as a whale. And there's 10 whales in there right now, so it's 100 birds. That's 10% of the community is in the whales. And I swear to God, there's a few whales in there that have way more than 20, and they're on the way to 40.
Damn.
Okay? I mean, it's crazy. So the value of owning 10 to be in a room with a guy that's got 40 is very valuable.
Right. It's the boys' club you want. It's the table you want to
It's
sit
the
at.
only club you want to sit at. That's the only club I really suit at. And the guys that get that, they watch me from afar. They want to invest in themselves to get to that level. They literally sit at the table and say, I am ready to fucking change my life. I need you to build me a suit for that. No problem. Let's go.
I like that, man.
That's the communication is evolving, but it starts with you figuring out when you're ready to take that jump. This Discord is causing a lot of kids and a lot of men to grow outside of their comfort zones. It's fucking cool as shit.
And women, too. The
And women.
has
The
been-
girls in
women
this
in there,
group,
too?
Jay Studa, Micah Flower, they are
It's
on
picked up.
fire. And both of those are whales.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Nortenia. We got Nortenia. She's
And-
been really active in the community. And
Let me
it's
ask
great.
you this: what are some of the backgrounds of these people? You got to tell
Everything.
what did they do? before?
Contractors, attorneys, bank owners, tailors, weed growers.
They got their
Amazon
good.
drivers.
A lot of growers, a lot of
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of
nice-
single fathers, a lot of women business owners are in there. I think Micah owns a dispensary. I think some people they're very private. Some people you'll never hear their voice, and their personality just explodes through the fucking Discord chat when you see them. typing away, and the way we communicate with GIFs and stuff. It's really fun.
I see the meme threads. You gotta have the meme threads. You gotta have the bike
Contractors.
threads. There's a serious
I want
shit.
you to call me out in the Discord so I know who you are now from now on.
He's
I will.
hiding.
I got on it this week, and I've been just
That's
paying
fine.
attention, seeing how it's working. We use an app called Slack, and it's all threads.
I use Slack too.
I
Yep.
love Slack.
Yep,
So
it's the best.
It's like a Slack on fucking steroids.
It is.
And I love it because you can go anywhere and find the thread. I get all my clients on Slack and Monday, and I tell them,
That's
hey,
how
we can talk shit like this. We can have a drink. We can have dinner. We can fucking text, whatever. But if it ain't on Slack, it don't exist in my world.
So
That's what I
me
tell
and
them.
another whale in the group from Texas, and that's how I'll say is we own a business and we run the whole business through Slack. We have to.
I
When you
moved my
talk to all
whole
your,
company.
when you talk to all your corporations, when you talk to all your CPAs and your CFOs and everybody you have to do and
Yep.
feed mills and farm, I mean, just
I moved my whole
genius,
company
bro.
onto Discord. So
Now that's what I wanna do, but
Jesus.
Coleman's not there yet.
we use an app.
It's not there yet, but it could
We
be.
use the Monday app for all of our production.
Yep.
My whole staff has been very active on Monday for years now. That actually changed the whole infrastructure of my company. But now we are on fucking Discord. My art team is on fire. Shout out to the graphic designers. And it's because they're all in one room now. And they go bing, 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 bing. And they bounce all their fucking ideas off each other. And it just makes people elevate. And I'm able to chime in from home. And my wife's chiming in. And
So everybody's got like a screen. Like we have Slack and Monday, right, together on different screens. But you have
you use
a
Monday
Discord.
too?
Oh, dude, I love it. Revolutionized my business. I used to have fucking whiteboards everywhere. This shit, you call
I
me,
had
you're like,
clipboards.
Zo.
I had 500
Yes,
clipboards.
sir. Clipboards. I
had
remember
500
that.
clipboards. Just all the walls are covered in clipboards. So if your business is on clipboards, stop what
Stop
you're
it.
doing now. Peep out Monday app or
Yep.
one of these fucking actual pieces
Monday
of
and
software.
Slack or Discord now.
To say
but-
my company runs on software, that's some big boy shit.
dude, you can
Took a
call.
long time to get there.
Dude, you're telling me people calling. Hey, if you're like, yo, Zo, where's the video? I can go to Monday and I know exactly who edited. The notes that they put on every day, what status it is. Oh, we're adding music or we're fucking color grading, whatever it is. I can tell you right there from anywhere in the world. This is revolutionary.
I
What
can
we're
tell you
going through right
exactly
now,
how
bro.
many jars I have sold right now, exactly how many bags, every little micro
do an
detail
app
about
called Monday.
Monday at my inventory.
Project management. Slack is communication. Monday's project management. It's fucking fire.
And
you have
Discord
boards.
is for Tommy time.
If we can put all three of those together,
Add
What else we
notes.
talking
Look
about,
up
bro? What else
Monday
is on the
app.
agenda today? Let's go.
it's revolutionized our business.
There's a lot of people that I really have started to really appreciate in this state that I would not have met if it wasn't for this group, and I swear to you on my children that. This group has opened my eyes to the West Coast, and I can tell you, when I was here for television and having to be around NBC and studio people and full celebrities and all that bullshit, and then shooting people on Beverly Hills and competing against Bijan and doing all that kind of shit, which is my market, okay? This city sucks, or LA sucks for those people. They fucking suck. I would rather shoot a 70-year-old rancher
Hell yeah.
that spends the same amount of money, that wants to sit around for 4 hours and talk about war stories than some guy that wants to talk to me about some bitch he's sleeping against his wife with. Like, I don't care about that stuff.
With a badass buckle.
Fuck the buckle they won, right? Or passed down from family, from generation to generation, right? There's a purpose in Texas. I'm not saying that's not all here. I found it in this group.
Yeah.
I like spending time with these guys.
I think the most empowering thing, we remember life without internet. We're about the same age.
That's right.
And so what the internet did is bring more people together, right? There's some pros and cons to it, but this would have never happened, right? And
No,
so-
I would have never met him if
Yeah.
it was not for Discord. There's no fucking way.
But that's the key is your online presence, bring them into the real world. And that is fucking Web 3.0.
Yeah, it's kind of like breaking down those fucking typical stereotypes about like the way people do feel about people from California or Texas or fucking Piff from wherever the fuck he's from. It's like you just get these like ideas like, oh, this guy's act this way, and then that's it. You never really kicked it with a real fucking rancher from Texas and heard his stories about what's really going on down there. We just see this shit on the fucking news, and they always paint these pictures
Whatever
to
the
make
fuck
people
the
look a
news-
certain way.
Sure. Everyone.
And now here we are. It's like we're giving each other a real chance because we gave each other a chance in that chat room. And that shit just kind of like, it allows the engagement to kind of build up instead of the awkwardness of just being forced into a room with somebody and having to like things about them. You know,
Sure.
you find the things about these people that you
I
like.
mean, this program, like we were funny talking about how I was, cash, gold, and ammo, right? Got into NFTs, watched my buddy do it. Then I did it, tangible assets. We're talking tangible assets. This whole time, I've been figuring out how to build tangible asset NFTs, right? I can control the ownership of cloth. That way no other mill can copy it. No other person can replicate it. Back to the securities-backed exchange, dead stock, right? So there's ways that I'm figuring out that position, and when I'm ready to master that one, I'll figure out which way I want to run. Launch a project with a group, try to launch a project outside of a group with some of the guys, like whatever, right? Like it's the bandwidth of certain people, but because of this, it's figured out, like I've talked to now my mill in England about developing all of the cloth and owning the cloth and having the cloth for my own book for that project. But what that does is it's a security-backed exchange to the artwork, right? That then you can sell with it, represent that. I've now developed a token, and I take suits in ETH, which I would not have done a year ago.
And you just started doing that, right?
Yeah.
So the
So I
only
launched
thing
a
is,
token now. It's not like a DAO token, but I have a gold challenge coin, 100 of them. Shoom. Anyone that wants to buy anything in crypto, you're going to get that coin. What is that going to do? It's going to allow you to go to all the parties, events that I used to do before COVID, and all the rooftop parties and the clubs and all that shit. You can now come to this. You got a token. Those are the only people that are going to be invited, because I used to throw parties for 1,000 people and no one would buy a suit. I'd rather throw a party for 50 people and they all do fucking business together versus get drunk on my tab. Fuck that.
that's money.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now I've just proven trust in that little gold token you just carry in your pocket. It brings back also the meaning of a challenge coin. You take pride in where you're going and who you stand for and you represent and all that. I got that from him giving me a clout coin in California last time I was here, and me collecting challenge coins from military and other clients of mine. But when I saw it and how fast the Discord went crazy, I posted it and it went ape shit. And I was like, this is really fucking something here. This little thing
I was wondering what that
actually
was.
has a value. And I look at everything from a cost analysis, right? You get that by now.
Yeah.
Capitalist
Absolutely.
through and through. And so when I looked at that, I was like, okay, I'm going to go launch 100 of them for me. I'm going to launch ETH. My wife's like, you're crazy. I was like, babe, we're good in the cash side of things. Like, if we want to move the ETH, we can move it. If not, they're just going to charge my credit card. We pay it at the end of the month. We get the miles. Like, who cares, right? It's already part of the business. I'm not cash poor. I'm crypto poor. But I can take a lot of crypto, 1 ETH. Guy's got 100 ETH in his wallet and wants to spend 1 on a brand new handmade custom suit. That's nothing to him, but that's 3,000 cash to me, right?
Let me ask you this. So, like, you take it in that you're not going to go and turn it into fiat money. You're going to keep it in crypto. You're going to keep it as an ETH. So it's not money you really can touch. Right? So within the
and then I just pay out of my credit cards and wallets, and every quarter before taxes are due, I'll move some cash on a drop. Talk to people about how to do this. Like, yeah. There's ways to do business. I'm not going to disclose how to do it, but I'm saying people can do their own research, like he said. What I figured out is TexasTailor.eth, that I can move money, put it into cold wallets. I have a wallet that my son's got his biometric thumbprint, me and my wife. Why? I live on a ranch. I die, my son's got access, my wife's got access.
Damn.
My wife dies, my son's got access. My son knows how to, sits there and looks at NFTs with us, and they all know this. Like, the NFTs of the future. He's provided a platform for kids to get involved with their parents. It's cool because they're chickens. They're funny. Some of them are a little fucked up, but some of them are fun.
All of Moon's birds are fucked up for sure.
Except for one of them.
You're planning any projects with your family, with your kids? You have 2 kids, a son and daughter. Are they understanding this too?
Oh, 100%. Like, fuck number 28 is like my son's bird. Like, he knows that's his bird. I asked my daughter if I could sell her bird because mommy needed me to prove. I mean, it was kind of funny, but I was like, Georgia, mom wants to see us make a move in crypto. Can I sell yours for blue? And I told her a little bit about why. And she was like, that's fine. And I was like, okay. And we posted it. And I told the group. And the group is awesome. And that's something that anybody wants to get into NFTs. I'll say this, trust your Discord. I'm coming from someone that doesn't know shit about this world. There's guys in this Discord that talk in the crypto chats that I've lost a few grand. I mean, they don't know this, but they're like, go to this token. You know how many dead tokens I have? Like hundreds of millions of fucking shares because I dropped $5,000 in some token and it got locked. I don't give a fuck. It's money that I was willing to invest in that I'm not, I don't need to lose. Right?
It's gambling money.
That's it.
It can't be scared money.
This is more fun than Vegas. Straight up.
Jeez.
Way more fun. Why? Because you can talk about your investments with everyone else.
Transparency makes it fun for sure.
How's the government gonna fucking get their greedy hands on this?
What's
going on the next? All right, fuck it. What's next stage?
Pay the man. Fuck it. Do business. You
That's
make money,
right.
pay the
That's
man.
right.
Like, why fucking fight it? Pay the man.
There's no other way to do it. Pay your fucking taxes. Give them what they want. You could run. You could hide. You can do all the weird shit you want. You ain't fucking getting all the shit you want without doing that shit. It's really important.
You should feel good. Listen, you want to know real talk? And he's going to understand this statement. It feels good to write a nice big old 5-figure check to the government saying, fuck you, here's your 20 grand.
Cocksuckers. But yeah.
It feels real damn good when I can write you a $20,000 check. It feels real good.
It does.
Seriously. Yeah. Because for years, you're trying to figure out how to get money back. Mm-hmm. Now I'm just writing
and that's
to
how
shut
you
your
claim.
fucking mouth up.
For anybody that doesn't understand that, it's like that's how you claim that you're making money by
That's
paying
right.
taxes. So it's like they don't care if you're doing this or whatever. It's like if you want to, let's say, buy a home, then you claim the money you're making. It has to be, legit money, and you're banking the money, and that's how you build credit, and that's how you buy a home. And I know that's some basic knowledge to a lot of people, but a lot of people do not understand the basics of why you pay your taxes, and it legitimizes you, and there's a lot of things you'll have access to once you're legit. And to some people, buying a home is not important, because I understand that might just be another liability or whatever they might call it. But
a lot of people don't see themselves
if
able
you're a person that values that, like I am, because of the way my parents raised me, to own a home is something to be very proud of. It's a life accomplishment. I've made that a priority in my life. So my wife came to me one time and was like, give me all the fucking cash in your pockets, empty the fucking dresser, fucking let's get all that cash, and we need to start banking it. And, it took me a few years to get it done, and we were able to fucking, make that accomplishment. But the fact of the matter is, you should probably pay your taxes.
Good answer.
It's just smart.
To business. Yeah. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want.
You want to
live
get
a happier
legal
life.
and growing. Like I've got friends that were in Massachusetts or Maine when they were trying to get it all legalized out that way, right? Mm-hmm. And it was in rec, and he was one of the first guys in that world. His Stoner & Co. is their company. And he said, I'm in the gray area, but I only know that if I pay my taxes right now and pay a little bit more than I'm supposed to, it's all cash. He didn't give a shit. He's making so much fucking money. He's like, as long as I write a check, they cannot come after me later. So when they went back at all the people that didn't want to write the check because they're in the gray area and shut their asses down, they couldn't write him legally. They couldn't shut him down. He paid all the taxes.
You got to make hella bread so you could just pay your taxes.
Do you see what I'm saying? So like
more bread.
Just make more bread. Start like he said on his last podcast. I was driving in the tractor one day when he first posted a podcast. That's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some guys in here to buy some fucking birds. Sitting on the tractor, and he's like, start every day 0 and fill it up. And that's how I live. That's how a lot of my guys live. That's best advice. The shortest sentence: start every day 0, fill it up.
I like
right.
that.
Because when you're full every day, you'll have enough cash to pay for whatever the fuck you need to pay for.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's a mind shift.
And then tomorrow you're empty, and you got to fill it back up, and you owe that rent again.
Yep.
You have to work your ass off every day.
We always say around here, we're only as good as our last project.
That's
keeps
it.
us fucking keep going.
People ask me,
Keep
what's
getting
your
better.
favorite thing you've ever done? I'm like, the one I just finished.
and I hate it. And I fucking hate it now.
Well, as soon as the next one starts, I was like, how did I put my whole fucking life
Well,
into
like
that?
I got challenged by a guy in our club today to build some suits. Okay, that's why I was here.
Yep.
And the guy came out with a suit. Understood his energy a little bit, but I haven't put one of these fucks full figured into a suit yet. And we took his energy of that bird, put it into aligning a suit. I'm telling you right now, it is going to explode as bright as these
They
lights
designed
on the
a
back.
suit around a bird. They
Which
started
is
with
his
a bird.
energy and like all that. Like that's the cool shit. Like,
So is it going to be like clone birds?
I'm not going to
inside?
show you
All right, all
anything
right.
yet. You will see.
Inspired.
Got it.
Yeah. My point is like I still am sitting here thinking about that suit. I know exactly, and that was fucking 6 hours ago that we were talking about this piece of cloth that was this big to design a full garment. Like I see, and that I don't know.
He's gonna love it.
Well, people want to invest in a Discord that are interesting about things. I would say get into this club, and I'm not saying that because I'm biased. I'm saying that because it's a very diverse crew that people are going to either love it or hate it, and that's the truth. It's a black and white group. There's guys like Russia that if he doesn't like you, he's going to call your ass out. And he'll pester you every day until he gets blocked for a day or two. But then everyone loves him and brings him back.
You're the fucking Facebook of the world, blocking motherfuckers.
It is. I mean, it really is more active than Facebook, I swear. And I've been in other Discords. Like, if I miss for like 6 hours, I mean, I bet you there's probably, since we've all been sitting
We're
here,
all way behind right now.
Wait, so
thousands of messages.
How are you keeping up, man? I mean, you're spending all this time in Discord.
How am I keeping up?
How are you ranching?
Driving 95 miles an hour down 35, fucking on buying birds and buying eggs. No bullshit.
But how do you today? Like, how do you split your time between your family, business, and Discord now? Which is your business?
My
too?
family is that's the biggest challenge. Mm-hmm. That's the real talk. Not in terms of like my wife and I are like the best of marriage and kids and all that, but I feel negative. Like I didn't get to sign my kid up for T-ball this year because I was so busy. I didn't have time to ask my wife when T-ball sign up was. Because
that's the kind of shit you'll end up getting pissed about too. Like,
and I blamed her because I was like, look, I don't have Facebook. You're the one that's in Facebook. And it was stupid of me. If I was a little bit more apparent and saw the sign at the grocery store in our small little town, there's things of my life. Look, I run 3 businesses. I run a ranch. Now I'm this shit. Okay? I'm doing some crazy air race with blimps around the world and doing some other. I mean, there's some crazy shit in my life.
Can we get some cameras on this guy?
There's some crazy shit that we're doing in my life.
He's doing that too.
That the problem is that I'm missing a lot of my family. But my wife is the rock. And I can tell you that there's not a lot of women in this world that would allow their husband to drive 65,000 miles since October for work in their truck and fly every month to a different state while she's running the ranch with all the goats, the chickens, the cats, the dogs. Now just bought a horse, like all this shit. The hemp fields.
She knows where you're going, though.
Always, and where I'm coming back.
Yeah.
And she's got me on my phone. She can see exactly where I am at any time. And same with me. Like we're tight. She's my best friend, my partner, my rock.
That's amazing, man. You got to have a good person around you. I mean, you got Leslie, man. She's a G too, and she's backbone shit.
Yeah, man. I see a lot of people trying to make it. And they're trying to put the place together, and it's like anybody that fucking pulls anything off alone, like I got a lot of respect for them, bro. Because like this shit's hard as fuck. I don't even know how we get it all done, and all the shit that she does. And you know, I have friends that run businesses, and they do everything that I do plus everything that she does, and they pay all the taxes and then pay their own rent and their insurance, and it's like there's a huge chunk of it that I'm not tuned into. Like you said, missing the T-ball thing, it's like that's like some paperwork, homework. Like I'm missing the assignment often. I'm that guy too, you know. So I can relate to that, and I got a lot of respect for people that, you know, put that administrative side of business together. It's one thing to be creative and scribble on a wall and I'm creative, and it's another thing to actually, you know.
But your daughters, I mean, I remember I did a video for Macy when she turned like 3. It was like this, it was like one of my first videos, right, when I started doing it. And I think she's a teenager, right?
Yeah.
It was her first bike. It was, imagine like having
he
a dope
filmed
video.
my daughter learning to ride a bike.
No,
and made
shit.
a video of it. It's still on YouTube now.
it?
And they go, bicycle,
Oh, it's so cute, dude.
bicycle.
That's cool.
And
That's
But
badass.
she grew up around this creative world, man, that she just like her imagination must be amazing.
yeah, that building we took you to, my Redwood City headquarters, she, you know, we lived in that building. She was there with us, and that was her world. She didn't have neighbors. She didn't have windows.
She just had these fucks.
See, that's what's up. That's how my
and-
kids are now at my house now. It's the same shit, bro. Like you living that humble life is what allowed you to be so powerful now.
That's it.
Yeah, man, if you ain't
make
willing,
some sacrifices.
you got to eat a cup of noodles to eat some steak and lobster, you know, and got to know when to do it.
That's right, man.
You didn't eat much cup of noodles.
No, I got it all day, bro. So I used to shoot deer in the summer.
That's dope.
I mean, for real. My wife and I, when we started our business, you know, fucking 2008, not a pot to piss in. You know, I mean, I got into some fucking talks with Dad. Her dad and I, when I tell you, him and I are best friends, we've been like this. Straight up. I'm closer to that motherfucker than anybody in this world. Straight up. And
That's cool, man.
That's some Shawshank Redemption, going through the shit to
that
get to
man,
the beach.
I mean, you would know if you saw me outside of traveling days. It's in my bag because I'll leave it tomorrow. Khaki shirt, khaki jeans, and brown boots, brown belt. I wear that every day. And why? That's an homage to his grandfather, who my son's named after, Sugars.
Sugars.
My son's name is Jack Sugars,
That's a.
and my daughter's
Fucking-
name is Georgia Bell.
Those are two beautiful names, man. Badass and beautiful names.
That's pretty cool.
So Georgia Bell means Bella, beautiful. Georgia means farmer, so beautiful farmer.
Beautiful farmer.
Jack's Jack Sugars, and Sugars is after.
Are they loving the ranch coming from Austin?
My kids won't move back to the city. You can ask them right now; they won't move back. My son will run throughout the ranch, and he'll go to Bone Alley in the way back corner where I dropped the gut pile, and he'll go cipher through the bones and bring a skeleton back and start breaking it apart. And you know, I've got a microscope down there where we take samples of tissue samples of leaves and look at different soil. Like my kid gets science school every day. He's got his own 4-wheeler and go where the fuck he wants.
Would this part of your life happen if it wasn't for COVID, or would it have happened later?
So before COVID hit, my wife and I were building what we have now, Texas Tailor Farms, a holistic way to tailor your life. You'd come down to the ranch, you'd learn how to farm your own vegetables, you learn how to maybe raise a goat or two, have some chickens, and really understand that good food provides better mental health, better gut health, better mental health. Started growing hemp. My son came to me and was like, you know, Dad, you love the medicine, and maybe the animals love the medicine, and all of these things. And we've now been under exploratory stuff and trying to figure out a lot of different things with plant-based nutrition. And, you know, we haven't figured anything out yet, but we're still trying to figure all these things out. And it's been a lot of fun, but my son has given our companies a lot of great ideas to try to figure out some things. And, yeah, he actually wrote a book report about it for a school in Austin.
That's cool.
And they called me and they were like, there's no way he did this, because he was in 6th grade or kindergarten. And I was like, yes, he did. He lives here.
Wow.
I was like, all I did was fly the drone.
Wow.
That was it. And, yeah, I don't know. You know, living on the ranch is special. You guys are always all welcome. You know, this is
I'm going. I'm
I
just
feel
a
like
matter of
that-
time
that-
before I'm taking them up on
But
that
like
shit.
back to this, like, you know, we had a 3-bedroom house, nice little house in Austin, you know, right by her parents. And, you know, I moved from like, you know, 2,000 square foot, a little bit bigger, like 2,500, 3,000 square foot house. I'm not really sure. 2,500 with a fucking little office study off the side, 2-bedroom garage, big backyard, nice house. To 1,000 square foot, basically studio with a single wide attached to the back, where her daddy and grandfather and Mexican built it 35 years ago as a hunting camp. And then I came into it where it hasn't been lived in 15 years, rat infested, bee infested, no bathroom, no septic, no shower.
Oh, so you
Laid hardwood floor, all new appliances, new septic, new shower, new hot water tanks, new well. You know.
So you did a little work.
Took all
to
the
it.
money I got from masks and put it right back into family's place. The kids are 6th generation on the ranch.
Oh, that's amazing.
Can't buy that kind of real estate. Can't. There's too many souls that have embraced that land, and I feel them every day. And that's why I'm where I'm at now, is because I went back home to my wife's family's place, and I got with God, and I figured out how to open the eyes and really look into this. And look, I'm here in crypto world. It's so weird, but it is. And hopefully we can get more growers that are farmers.
Yeah.
Think about
The
this.
growers
Think
need a
about
lot of
the
help.
cannabis community. Think about this. This cannabis community attaching to agriculture in general.
We're just 2 people in this community. Imagine how many other people
Seriously.
have, you know, a really
Farmers.
cool connection to the world, or, you know, all these different resources. Like, that's the exciting part.
There's 2 guys in New Zealand that are whales.
Yeah.
That when it turns on in New Zealand, like legally, those boys are going to be able to do some damage over there.
Off-grid New Zealand, Days on Days. That's just a few of them. You got Mick, you got Pete, you got the whole crypto go. You know,
Yeah.
it's worldwide. It's amazing.
I don't see any
yeah, Nick
other.
and Pete.
I don't see any other community doing the same thing right now. Like not the way. I mean, what the Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? Those are like probably the top guys.
That's because I'm
But
different, bro.
dude. of
That's
course.
because I'm
just-
different. My whole approach to everything is fucking different. My whole approach to the way I look at NFTs and think about NFTs is different. and I fucking believe in myself a lot, and I have a good feeling about this project, and I am listening to people's feedback. I'm hearing about things that have worked in the past for other people's, projects, and I'm also doing my own thing and making a bunch of my own shit up.
And you fucking are as happy
So
as I've
far,
ever
we're
seen
fucking
you.
killing it, dude. I'm fucking stoked. I'm fucking here with my boy Texas
Where's
Tailor.
my bird? I need a fucking bird,
Yeah,
a
you got-
filmmaker
you
bird.
got a fucking bird coming soon,
I
bro.
need a filmmaker bird, man. Well,
Yep.
hey, I can sit and talk to you guys forever. I know you've been up for a long time. I appreciate you coming down here.
Yes, sir.
It's very, very good to meet you.
Very nice to
I
meet
love
you,
your
too.
story, and I want to hear more, brother. I really do. You got a great energy, and that's all. Anywhere you walk in, you bring that fucking good energy, and good things are going to happen anywhere. You bring bad energy, you're going to surround yourself with motherfuckers that are bad energy.
Let's go.
I love
This
it,
is
man.
great.
I
Thank
love
you,
it.
bro.
I
Thanks for
appreciate-
having us.
Hey, where can they find you guys? What should they know? What's coming up?
Okay, look, I'm Sticker Farmer on Instagram. If you go to the link in my bio, that's going to take you to my Discord. Discord takes a little bit of activity to fucking read the shit. Click on the emojis. It'll unlock our server, and you can see a bunch of shit. So follow the link, read the words, make a MetaMask, make an OpenSea account, and fucking hit us up. Feathered Underdogs. Let's go.
Texas Tailor.
Texas Tailor. That's the easiest way to find me, Texas Tailor, or in Discord's TX Tailor. And you'll see a little whale next to my name.
Whew.
And you know where we're at, Visual Street. All right, fucks. Jump in.
Shout out to
Get
the
in on us.
Underdogs.
Yes.
Oh, I do want to shout out your whole crew. You guys just had Hippie Hill 420. You guys had the baddest fucking tent around.
Yeah,
Everybody saw
we
you
do that.
motherfuckers. Like I saw Sticker Farmer everywhere. Sticker Farmer made it. So
Shout out to
big
Sal
shout out
and
to the
Dom
crew.
and the Redwood City crew. Really did an amazing job. Shout out to Lit 510. Shout out to Moon Maiden. Shout out to Omar Goodness for being my bodyguards today. We're about to go to San Francisco, do some touristy shit with Texas Tailor, have some dinner with some fucking bosses, and fucking.
I love it.
That's
I
it.
love
What a great day, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
All
Hey,
right.
Visual Street. We out.